Hi, I'm Jonathan Yanda from Troop 916. Today I'll be teaching you how to create and use a Gmail account. To sign up for Gmail, we'll have to create a Google account. You can use this username and password to sign into Gmail and other Google products like YouTube, Google Play, and Google Drive. Firstly, you should head over to the Google account creation page. We can simply type into the search bar Google account creation. Scroll down past the ads to get to the support.google.com link. Here you're going to be greeted by a web page where you'll need to type in the requested information on your keyboard or select it by clicking on it. We can click create an account here. Next we can just type in our first name, last name, username, and then we have to make a password. Keep a copy of this password or write it down somewhere, since you'll be needing this to sign back in. The password has to be at least 8 characters long with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. That means exclamation marks, @ symbols, hashtags to mix it up so it's harder to get into or to guess. You can click the Show Password button to confirm that both of these are correct in what you want them to be. Next, we have to input our birthday, and gender. We can also input a phone number and recovery email address. These aren't mandatory, but they will help in the event that you get locked out of your Gmail account. We can then just click the blue Next button when we have this information filled out. And here we have the privacy and terms. This will address data processed when you use Google and why Google processes it, combining data as well as other details. You can read this and then scroll down and press the blue I agree button once you've read it. And just like that, we have created our Google account. Next, I'll be teaching you how to use Gmail. Now that you have a Gmail account, you can access your inbox from the home page of Google Chrome by clicking on the Gmail link in the top right. To get there from this page, all we'll have to do is click the gray plus symbol at the top. This will create a new tab. Then we can scroll over to the Gmail link in the top right. Now that we're in our inbox, we can look at all the emails we've received. Right now, there's only going to be one since this account is really new. We can also check all the tabs that sort these emails on the left. At the very top is your inbox. This is where all of your emails are going to be. We have starred for ones that you want to keep an eye on, snoozed, sent, drafts, as well as important, chats, scheduled, all mail, spam, trash, and the additional categories we can make. To give you an idea about what some of these tabs do, drafts is where your emails will go that you haven't sent yet but that you've written. We can demonstrate this by hitting the blue compose button. This is how you'll send an email. Simply hit the blue compose button in the top left, and then in the to or recipients category here, type the email address you want to send the email to. Then just put the subject of the email in the subject line and the contents of the email in this big white open box here. And now that we've written that in there, and as we saw for a second there, it said draft saved, and look at that, our drafts popped up here now. This is really useful if you want to send an email out later. Something else we can do is search for specific emails. We can click on the Inbox tab at the top left, and at the bar at the very top where it says Search in Mail, we can type in any email we'd like to find. This is very helpful when you have a lot of emails to sort through and you only want one in specific. Right now I can only demonstrate this with the one email we have, so Google. Oh, look at that. If I just type in anything related to this email, it's an email about Google accounts. If I type in Google account, or if I type in Jonathan, since that's all relevant information to the email, it brings up the email. We can then just select this email, and look at that. Like I said, this is very useful once you have more emails to look through, and you only want to find one specifically. I've been Jonathan Yanda from Troop 916. I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching.